Wow.
for Hans. So this time they have a lot of high ground. They have the Granger and the Farsa.
Yeah. And of course that Esmeralda as well. But yeah, I feel like ONIC Esports, so they drafted with no marksman here. 2 fighters. What will their game plan be? Because now they need to play the early game.
Wait. When was the last time we saw Granger pick? Did we see that this season?
No, the
No,
last time we
right?
saw it was, I think, Season 8 or maybe even Season 7. Granger.
Right?
We haven't seen the Granger in a very long time, but Hans will still try to play it. Let's see where these heroes are going. Yeah, it is Drian on the Savior, CW on the Yuzong in that gold lane. I'm going to have to say ONIC takes this one based on the draft.
I agree. I don't understand what the Granger is supposed to do. I
That's
mean,
true.
Granger versus a Karina. Think about it in like the
Immunity.
early game when they want to take out neutral objectives, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, it's hard.
it's not fun for Granger. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into game number 2. ONIC just need one more victory here to secure their upper bracket slot with RRQ. Let's see if they're able to do it. Drian doesn't even dodge. Vince just whips it there in the early stage of the game.
Okay, we'll see what happens here because so far it is Rupture being very aggressive into the enemy jungle. Will he have
No.
the time of his life there trying to disrupt Surfeit Lance's positioning as well as jungle farming? But it doesn't seem like that's the case.
Yeah, if you're up against a Karina, I don't think you can really do this. You can't really bully him, right? The thing is, ONIC, they have such an easy road in this jungle because of that huge pick in the Karina and Boots in that gold lane. We all know what was going to happen with the Tyroth pick and the Esmeralda for GEEK Fam. Oh my god, what the heck? Boots, he flickers forward. He goes in for a very aggressive play. It did not pay off, but my goodness, was that flashy.
It was traded though from the side of ONIC Esports, so they were able to take a point off of GEEK Fam. So it is a 1-for-1 here in the first minute, almost second minute, as it seems like Hans here is going to get bullied out of his own jungle.
Yeah, no purple buff for him. Surfeit Lance trying to look for engage. Hans is getting caught in the wall, but Surfeit Lance will not go for it. He just goes back to his jungle, paths disciplinedly, and Hans already behind in the early game.
Man, oh man. I was still... I really want to go back to that Boots' play. Almost got taken down, but unfortunately does not connect to that last skill. It's still 1-1. Turtle will go up for what, 5 seconds. And yeah, Hans is struggling. Take a look at the level. He hasn't touched a level 4.
Huh, interesting. This is what we were expecting though, right? I feel like the Granger is going to be easier to bully, but CW in a 3v1 situation.
Boy, the Dragon connecting, and CW is going to disappear out of thin air. ONIC losing out in that trade, but again, Boots in that bottom lane. Not really winning the duel currently, but he will be able to regen back up and maybe secure a kill in the mid lane. It doesn't rotate though. Vince taken very low by Drian, who has been able to outfarm him. Surfeit Lance has a Demon Slayer. He is on a Karina that is 1 level ahead of Hans, and it will not be taken away.
Wow.
Oh my god! Hans steals it with a Rhapsody now, as that is going to be Samo HT going on to Renvi with the damage from Surfeit Lance to finish him off. It is a 1-for-1 trade, an objective traded for a kill for the side of ONIC, but Hans so good on that Rhapsody, on point. Surfeit Lance now going to be targeted as he goes in back for the damage, but I don't think that was a good idea. Maybe it is though, because Drian pops in the Dawning Light. Samo still surviving for now, but not for long. That's Rupture swinging and getting the split onto the little girl.
Was that a 1-for-2
Yeah.
for the side of GEEK Fam? So GEEK Fam actually won that. So that's quite interesting with the way that they're playing. And, you know, I've never seen an aggressive Angela the way Rekt plays it. But the way Samo plays the Angela is a little bit similar to that. Because before that turtle fight even happened, I would have thought that GEEK Fam had the pressure because they were 1 member ahead of ONIC Esports, but it didn't seem like they were able to get into that turtle pit area because of the way that Samo was actually pressuring, zoning away the members of GEEK Fam, and this is an Angela pressuring out the Hilda, so that's quite insane here as, Samo.
Uh-oh, Rupture is going to go in for the damage, and the feather airstrike snipes him down. GEEK Fam with the lead in the 3rd minute, very similar to game number 1, but CW now in a duel against Renvi. Renvi actually wins that out.
Man, oh man, if we're taking a look at the situation right now, GEEK Fam is still holding on here, Hans, even though he is a level below of Surfeit Lance, but right now, again,
Yeah, Boots caught in the bad situation, but Hard Guard is there to save him. That's going to be the falling Sun Moon, though. He neglects all the damage, but Boots finds an outplay. He flickers out of there, and he gets the kill. Vince is rotated to the bottom side. He does not connect onto his abilities, but the Feather Airstrike is still there. He doesn't pop it. No, it wasn't there. And Samo gets out. It was just a 1-for-1 down below. Surfeit Lance now entering the enemy jungle, but he will just choose to go for the second turtle of the game.
That's insane. 1-for-3 versus an Angela. You would have thought for sure she would have died, but the outplay coming in from Samo was up there as well as, oh, the Black Dragon form has been popped here, Mirko.
Well, it is a very on-point retribution this time around. CW goes in for the Fierce Dive, but Hans is able to juke it out. Not for long, though. It's CW connecting onto his abilities and getting the kill. Oh man, that was a turtle and a kill onto the jungler for ONIC.
Yeah, ONIC Esports are just, ripping it out back out of the hands of GEEK Fam and putting it into their own pockets here as they are leading with almost a 1,000 gold lead. And now it seems like the tempo is in their pockets as well.
Well, CW now, he is caught in a bad, tough situation, but the hard guard is there. He goes in onto Vince, doesn't really have the damage to maybe take anyone down, but he is sustaining really well. Rupture and Xuan and Vince, they're popping literally everything on CW. I don't think they can kill him, even if they hit all those abilities.
Uh-oh, though, Surfeit Lance here in a position to maybe look for something, Mirko.
Uh-oh, Xuan's gonna be the target. CW dashes in with the Furious Dive. Xuan is gonna go, and there you have it. They stayed way too long on that bottom side.
Yeah, they committed so much into that bottom side, and it seems like now ONIC Esports, they need to look for something more. They need to look for more objectives. They are getting kills on the board. They are equalizing with the side of GEEK Fam, but there are no neutral objectives that they have taken other than that turtle, which is also still equal with the side of GEEK Fam.
yeah, let's take a look at the items here. Surfeit Lance opted for the Tank Karina build, so Guardian Helmet as a first item, but Hans, Hunter Strike is on his pockets as well, and yeah, take a look at the gold here. 4,000 compared to 3,000 here for side of Surfeit Lance and as well as Hans. So Hans needs the farm, but I feel like GEEK Fam wants the mid side here.
Yeah, GEEK Fam are trying their best to go into that mid lane. They're actually diving the turret. Rion has the hard guard to help him out. The Dawning Light connects, and Hans gets picked up in that back line. Surfeit Lance now, he's trying to look for more, but he's just gonna back up. That's the bottom side turret taken, and that's a solo kill up top. CW dashing onto Xuan, but will not pop the Petrify just yet. Rupture goes in onto Drian right now, trying to deal the damage to take him down, but he is going to get zoned out. ONIC with the better trade, 2 for 0 and a turtle here to their name in the 7th minute.
It's sad because GEEK Fam, they were trying to go for something. They were looking for initiative. They're in the mid side, but in return, ONIC Esports, they just were able to get 2 pickoffs on the board just from that initiative play. And from this, I don't know if GEEK Fam will have the heart to initiate anything more, as we're going to take a look at the fun fact here by Grab. So it turns out Renvi is the player with the largest hero pool. Oh, with 16 unique heroes picked, but oh my god, Black Dragon form has been opened up.
Absolutely, CW with the Black Dragon form, Rupture, pop to conceal, and also the sprint to get out right now. That's going to be Death Sonata connecting onto the back lines, Dawning Light as well. Boot jumping on Swan, and the damage from the side of Surfeit Lance will be able to burst them down. It is going to be CW traded onto, though. Samo is all alone here. You're up against 3 members, you don't deal damage, you're not tanking, get out of there! Samo, oh my god.
I love it. I love the way he plays the Angela.
Oh my god,
he
no!
doesn't care.
Samo, no! He's gonna die! No! Samo! he went in for a 1v4. Why, Samo? Why?
A little too aggressive, yeah, sure. Well calculated because he still has that flicker, but yeah, he overcommits that one. Flicker was popped as well, and he still gets taken down. It is from the total kill points, it is quite even, but if we take a look at the gold, it is quite somehow the deficit is there. So GEEK Fam, what they need to do now is find an effective team fight. They need to clear the waves first, manipulate the waves, because in 30 seconds the first Lord will spawn, and after that perhaps look for a good team fight. And yeah, Rupture, this is not the way to go, my dude. You don't want to get poked, but ONIC Esports up until now is still strong with their game plan. What's their game plan? Their game plan is wait, and farm, and after that go for the team fights. And right now An engage could occur.
Yeah, well, Renvi goes in with the way the Dragon play now. The Feather Airstrike will be popped to the backside, but oh my god, the Dawning Light just forces Vince to cancel it out. CW and Chuan sustaining, and both teams just backing up.
Did the Angela build Ice Queen Wand? I feel like there's like a really huge slow on Sasamo's skills that is denying what we'd like to see from Rupture. Like the thing about the Hilda is that you like the fast mobility, especially with the sprint spell as well, but it seems like he can't go for that because he just keeps getting slowed by the skill. So I'm wondering if that is being built, but oh my god, that nearly stole Hans's buff.
Oh man, it's so... Bro, Savior is... It's so annoying, right? Like, as a jungler now, you're going to have to make your purple buff move to different positions, because if not, he can steal it from anywhere on the map. The Savior. Oh my god. Goni, how do you go? Oh my, Ren V with the way the Dragon play onto Boots. That was beautiful. But unfortunately, Boots is still able to get out of there. And that was 4 ultimates burnt out for the pick that didn't even go through.
Fast hand hard guard. Did you see how quick that response was? If the hard guard didn't land, he definitely would have been picked off, and that would definitely be a lord that was most favorable to the hands of GEEK Fam, but Rupture.
Well, Rupture is there in the back lines, very, very low, but Chuan tries to do the same thing on towards Samo. He is going to be targeted though, and he might just be taken down right here and right now. Renvi still able to peel with the Jikundo, but it's going to be the immobility coming in. Chuan is 1 HP. He gets out though. CW keeps on diving. The Petrified connects, and that's a double. Oh my god. Renvi and Chuan walks back into it. CW still surviving, and Rapture can't get the kill. CW is here to play.
My god, that hard guard came into clutch. He survived throughout that whole thing, was able to get so many picks off the board from the side of GEEK Fam, and now it is a 2-4-0 trade for the side of ONIC Esports, and they are going to be able to get these towers on the board. Vince is forced.
That's a lot of damage.
Wow.
Man, we have seen CW on a marksman, we have seen CW on a mage, and now on a fighter as well. GEEK Fam, they are almost they are almost behind 5K, and ONIC Esports have a huge chance to take the Lord right here, right now, after perhaps a team fight.
You know how CW survived that?
Tell me.
He has the Collector Yuzong skin, and you guys can get the Collector Yuzong skin by getting diamonds first on Beliebly. Use the promo code down below right there to get a 30K cashback. Let's see how much damage it does. All right, it doesn't really do... I thought it would do more damage there, the Dawning Light.
We'll have to see here because he needs more items. But yeah, Rupture, Vince, and also Renvi here already setting up for a Lord. Will they commit to it or just baiting out the members from the side of ONIC Esports here? GEEK Fam is behind, but somehow they are more proactive on the Lord.
Well, they are more proactive. Renvi goes in for the Jikundo. Boots is able to zone Vince away, and that's going to be Hans chunked down to half HP. CW is looking for the play, though. He jumps in with the Furious Dive, able to connect onto Vince, and that's Farsa taken down in the fight before anything even happens, and no one is dying. ONIC are too tanky. Chuan goes in for the Falling Star Moon onto 3 members, but he will not have the damage to take anyone down. ONIC, so tanky. This composition was built to last.
So aggressive as well. It's insane. They're so sustainable, but they have the damage that GEEK Fam almost doesn't seem like they have an answer to this. But look at this. The minion waves are pushing in the top side, but the Hilda doesn't clear it and instead opens up vision. Is that worth it?
Well, they can't really look for any other trades, so that's the only thing that they can get on the map.
I would have cleared that top lane though, and like prevent losing another tower.
Oh. Either way, though, this is a 7K gold lead for ONIC, Goni. The Dawning Light just comes out at will. And look at Drian. He is literally just free hitting, free poking. What are his items?
Yeah, Drian's items are Clock of Destiny, Lightning Truncheon, and as well as Enchanted Talisman. So that Enchanted Talisman just helps with that cooldown reduction. And right now, GEEK Fam, we talked about this, right? They have a high, they have a siege. No, they have a high ground, but they're too behind, perhaps. We'll have to see here execution-wise.
CW, this is the only one that you cannot survive, my guy. That is 5 people from the side of GEEK Fam. Yeah, I mean, come on. There's no way he wins that out. That's going to be Detonata from the side of Hans to clear the waves out. And ONIC Esports they're still trying to end now with the Dawning Light connecting onto Hans. It doesn't really deal that much damage. Oh, wait, what? What hit them?
Boots.
All right, Boots hit them.
Yeah, so for now, GEEK Fam is still capable to defend the Lord. Remember, the Lord was not enhanced though. So ONIC Esports with what, almost 7,000 gold lead here. 2 members from side of ONIC Esports. Oh, a fight.
Yeah, the global pressure from the side of the Savior is just doing so much damage. And again, Boots jumps in with a flicker combo. The way the Dragon to disengage, but Surfeit Lance dives deep onto Renvi. He goes in with Bloody Retribution. Renvi is still able to survive from this, as it is just ONIC backing up. The Dawning Light smacks you down from the other side of the map. He did it to the purple, and now he did it to the enemy team. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, bye-bye high ground for the side of GEEK Fam, and now ONIC Esports understanding that this has been eliminated, that the factor has been eliminated. They are going to be pushing up the tempo, but Renvi here is caught in a 1v1 with Boots. Boots needs to be careful here.
Oh man, Renvi wants to go for the play, but the team doesn't. Miscoordination there as Renvi just gets picked up for free. CW pushing the mid lane. Don't really think they are going to be able to siege the turret down though. Drian can't really siege turrets down. They don't have a marksman to take this. They need ONIC to go, and oh my goodness, the damage. This is just insane. CW just dives under the turret onto 3 members, and there's no one who can zone him away except for the base itself. Look at this. The damage has come from the base. Schwan goes in, and again, Samo gets caught. Way too aggressive. ONIC, they're starting to... They're playing around.
Did you see what Samo did? I was staring at Samo the whole time. I'm like, okay, I want to see what Samo's doing here. He was just like walking around under that turret, and eventually he just got caught up by the turret. So you're right. I'd say ONIC Esports, they're a bit trolling at this stage. That was a huge mistake from the side of Samo, but we'll see. He has 60 seconds on the clock. The Lord is already on standby here. Let's see who is the first person, the first team, to get their hands on it.
Map pressure-wise, it's still ONIC Esports. Take a look at the bottom lane here. GEEK Fam needs to clear that lane. Always. And of course, topside is still neutral, but I feel like GEEK Fam, with 1 lane in the bot side being controlled by the side of ONIC, they need to be careful of that. Sure, right now ONIC Esports still with the gold lead, but it's still a reset. ONIC Esports, with their composition, they will go for more pickoffs as well. They will target Vince and as well as Hans, just like the previous matchups. And yeah, Vince just needs to take care of his positioning.
You're right. Even the real-time win probability that was presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series is still in favor of ONIC Esports with, if I'm not mistaken, a 68%. As we're also going to take a look at the highest damage dealt here by Axe. It is Drian. So it turns out, man, that universal ultimate, bro, doing a hefty amount of damage.
A lot. And of course, with that enchanted talisman as well, the cooldown is just so low. And
look at that.
Yeah. Spamming the cooldown is just like a skill.
Dude, it's on 15 seconds. I'm telling you, it's so quick, all right? Drian, again, he's going to have this ultimate up by the time the Lord gets the quarter of his HP. Boots trying to zone away the members of the side of GEEK Fam. Rupture trying to go for the flank with the conceal now onto Drian. There's no one for the peel. Drian is left all alone in the 1v1 as that's going to be CW jumping with the Fierce Dive onto Hans. He gets taken down and the Dawning Light is still there. He gets another Dawning Light as predicted. Renvi goes for the Jeet Kune Do, but it's a 2 for 0. Now a 3 for 0 as that's Renvi's immortality popped and him taken down. A monster kill for the side of Surfeit Lance. And this is an 8,000 gold lead. They can go for the enhanced lore, but at this point, I think they can just go for the end. Drian doesn't have the Dawning Light. Boots will be able to zone Vince away and might be able to just kill him here in his own base. He pops his ultimate as well. 2 minions here on the board. ONIC, will they go for the base or will they go for the kill? The answer is they're going for the dive. Rupture is the only member left standing. Immortality can be popped, and that's a wipe out for ONIC Esports. They take the game in 18 minutes and they dive the base. Oh my god, they almost take down Hans. A clean sweep, 2-0.
2-0 from the side of ONIC Esports with a very dominant showing there in the second game. In the first game, I feel like they were experimenting with their draft, but in the second game, they weren't playing. They had a really good composition. It worked well, it was well balanced, it synergized well, and they also executed it to perfection. And that was a perfect game for the side of ONIC Esports.
Upper brackets secure.